I mentioned it in the other video. I went to Doncaster Model Railway Show. Mostly lots and lots of traders, mostly 00, Engage, etc. One had, it was a dealer in second-hand stuff, a couple of LGB, or not LGB, G-scale items, and that included this Bachmann Spectrum model. If I say anything about its detail, there's other comments on that. It is quite well executed. Look, we've got metal connecting rods here, real springs, not operational, but real springs used, and a very nicely detailed cab interior. It came without the man, but look how nicely that interior is detailed. Open the door, we can look through the door, and that's, look at that. You can see it better on the camera than I can in real life. Beautifully detailed interior. The other door, it's fallen off. Right, so that's just one bit. It's got smoke things. But for me now, this is going to be a loco that I'm going to use for testing the clearances of the layout. I think this is the ultimate size I'm ever going to run on here. It is very square, so it's as wide up here as it is at the foot plate. It's got the buffer beams, and okay, as a model, let's talk about that. Steps missing, that seems to be standard on these things. I've seen them on YouTube. If the brackets are on, that's no problem, I can replace the step. I think there's a little chain from there to there which might be missing, but not too worried about that. So this was £140 in February 2019, but it's hard to get a garden scale locomotive for less than that. So you accept, I was prepared to accept those, let's say, cosmetic things, as it seems to run quite well, and they are just cosmetic issues. The other door, I can investigate a little bit more. So it's just cosmetic. It seems to run quite well, and therefore, for that price, you are getting yourself a loco. The thing to beware of, if you were thinking about these, is the size, that they are potentially over scale, but also going to really test your clearances. I have run it round radius 1 track indoors, and it negotiates radius 1 track, no problem. I was quite happy with that. But there we go then, my latest addition to the fleet, which will have a purpose, and I'm not quite sure to what extent I may or may not modify it. The initial thoughts would be to make it fit better with my actual layout, to take something off the running plate, to narrow it down a little bit, because obviously it's got much narrower gauge. Well, the wheels are fine. Anyway, it's work, and I'm not sure I will be doing that. There you have it.